What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, December 27th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman, only place you get updates to my sim results as we get closer to lock. Let me know in the comments section who is your favorite and least favorite of my contenders for today's slate. And finally, shout out to No House Advantage for being the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code Awesemo when you sign up to get up to $25 on your first deposit. Now we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Nathan Knight, Jason Tatum, Nas Little, Damian Lillard if he plays, Cam Reddish on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. In first, at number 5, we've got Kristaps Porzingis. He is power forward eligible, 8,600, projected for 45. The goal is 51.5, and he's in the optimal lineup 18% of the time. I gave him 32 minutes. Big time bump here with no Luka, 1.4 fantasy points per minute, 25 real points, 10 boards. So we're talking double-double, 2 assists, 2 stocks. Pace neutral against Portland, but they don't really have anybody to match up with him. Nurkic, out. Cody Zeller, out. He's going to see a lot of Larry Nance. That should be okay for Kristaps Porzingis, just given his size. So I'm really happy to get to Porzingis. I wish he had center eligibility as well. He would look even better, but even still, in with just power forward, still gets him to number 5. Now, if you need a value option, Mason Plumlee is your guy. Center eligible, 4K, projected for 31. The goal is just 32. He's in the optimal lineup 20% of the time. I gave him 28 minutes. We have no PJ Washington in this one. It's about a 1.1 fantasy point per minute guy. 9 points, 10 boards, so he's shy on the double-double by the scoring. We'll see if that actually happens. 3 assists, 2 stocks. Pace up spot against a not very good Houston Rockets team. This spot fits Mason Plumlee really well. I think he's just going to have to soak up a little bit more time than he normally does, and that certainly works at just 4K. I mentioned him before, but here he is now at number 3, Larry Nance, power forward, center eligible, 5,200, projected for 33. The goal's 37. He's in the optimal lineup 21% of the time. Portland's just missing like 7 or 8 guys. Larry Nance is going to have to be a high minute center here, 34 minutes, close to a fantasy point per minute, 15% usage only, but 11 points and 10 boards means we're projecting him for a double-double. 3 assists and 2 stocks, also going to be very helpful. Now, it is a slight pace down spot against Dallas, but that doesn't really matter. Larry Nance is not priced for the role that he has. You get the ability to put him in forward and center spots. What's not to like here on a team that also could be missing Damian Lillard? And if Dame is out, we like Larry Nance even more. At number 2, we're going to the ultra short-handed Atlanta Hawks. Bogdanovic, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 5K, projected for 35. The goal's just 36. He's in the optimal lineup 21% of the time. I'm giving him 35 minutes. They basically don't have legitimate ball handlers that are active today. He's a fantasy point per minute guy with no Trae Young on the floor. 23% usage, 18 points, 5 boards, 4 assists. A stock and a half, pace neutral against Chicago, but this is a Chicago team with no LaMelo Ball. Not LaMelo Ball. No Lonzo Ball. Different Ball. Whew. No Lonzo Ball. No Alex Caruso. No a couple other guys now. Tony Bradley is out. I'm missing a couple other guys that are also out for Chicago, but we hit the big ones. Bogdanovic is just in a great spot. He's going to get to do a lot more of the creation that he doesn't do as much. This is normally like a second unit thing for Bogdanovic, only now he's going to get to do it for the entire game. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. That's where you get the updates to my sims as we get closer to lock. Let me know in the comments who are your favorite and least favorite contenders. And then finally, one last shout out to No House Advantage for being the presenting sponsor of this video. This one's pretty easy. The number 1 contender for today is James Harden, the easy best pay-up option. There's so much value. No one matches his raw point ceiling. Point guard eligible, 11,200, projected for 60. The goal is 62.5. He's in the optimal lineup 24% of the time. I gave him 38 minutes, 1.58 fantasy points per minute, 35% usage. 31 real points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. So pretty close to a triple-double, 2 stocks. Matched up against the Clippers team with no Reggie Jackson, no Paul George, clearly no Kawhi Leonard. There aren't many other ways you want to go at the top end. James Harden is well worth the price, and that's why he is the number 1 contender for today. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, December 27th. FanDuel version of this video is around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We're back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.